This is Firebase Studio, a Gemini-powered way to deploy full-stack AI apps. But I'm not a coder and I'm definitely not a developer. So as a beginner, I'm gonna try to use Firebase to make an easy app, a medium app, and a hard app to make. So by the end of this video, we'll know the answer to can anybody create good apps with this? Alright, so this is the homepage. It's looking really sick. I can't wait to get started creating some apps. So yeah, I'm here and let's with the easy app, which is a habit tracker. Can you make a habit tracker app for me that has a list on the left side of things I can customize and my habits? On the right side, there should be a checkbox that I can tick off every day. In addition, I want you to have a sound effect whenever I tick off a box, and of course, a way to add additional habits to the list. Make the design in dark mode and try to use good app building principles to make it intuitive. All right, that was cool. Design and prototype with AI. As you can see, it's now starting to make an app blueprint that says habit list, habit completion grid, auditory feedback, add new habits, streak tracking. Okay, cool. So let's click on prototype this app. Okay, let's prototype this app. And just like that, we're in some sort of environment, writing the CSS, it seems like. Now some TSX. This is really insane. On the right side as well, we see right behind my face here on the camera, it's creating some files, like even the habit check MP3 files, icons, grid, page, global CSS. And now we keep on writing. This is really crazy. As you can see, it's just building for me. And we hit an internal error while processing your request. I'm going to click on try again. The servers are quite busy right now because it just launched. We ended up an internal error again. And there we go. We have a add habit here. So let's do drink water. Click on add habit. And here we go. You can actually see it like this. Days complete, and we already see some issues popping up here as well automatically, which is really cool. Let's see if we can add new habit like exercise. There we go. We can keep doing it. However, there is no date on any of these, so it doesn't really make sense. It's also laid out in not the right way that I had it in my head at least. But what happens if we click on this issue? Failed to load because no supported source was found. Not sure what they're talking about here, but let's actually ask it with natural language down here the changes that I want to make. Thank you so much. You are doing amazing. But there are some changes that I would like to add. Instead of the habits being underneath the title and streak, I want them to be on the right side of it. So you basically see a list that looks like drink water, and then you have the habits to the right of it and the date right on top of that. So you can always know which date it is and toggle on that check mark on today's date. And you can also see back on previous dates with a scroll bar. So think about it more like a list that has habit checkboxes to the right of it. There we go, big prompt, let's prompt it, and we just keep on going. Here we have actually the habit tracker on the left side, and almost instantly, oh, it is looking different. Very cool. Again, it doesn't really do the thing that I want it to. It has the streak and everything like that, but they're in these boxes that I don't necessarily like. We are able to scroll, but again, it's not exactly what I'm thinking about. I'm wondering if I can give it a photo. Yeah, it seems like we can give it a photo. So I'm actually gonna take a photo of my favorite habit tracker app. There we go. It almost looks exactly like this. So I'm gonna take a photo here and see if we can do something with that. I'll paste it in here and say, look at this photo. This is sorta what I want. Post. And there we have it. it is a lot better. I'm gonna change the color of this habit stack because it's literally white. It's going to work and nothing changed. Prompting it a little bit again to change the color. I bet there are some really good prompting tips here, but right away we got a power tip, which is send it an image. After 2 prompts, I still couldn't change the white bar, so maybe if I just send it an image again with this prompt. 3 prompts in, what are we doing? They have a pretty cool feature, which is called restore, so we can actually roll back to a previous version if we want to do that. I'm gonna try to go back again all the way to we put that photo in and changed it from this over to the other version. And I'm just gonna try the same prompt, making sure to make it all in dark mode and post. It's rewriting a lot of stuff and I really love seeing it going through all this code here. And now we ended up here again. Literally nothing changed. I'll just keep prompting. Another error, are you kidding? Honestly, I think we're better off just literally screenshotting this and starting from scratch. Maybe? Yeah, look at this. What's happening now, dude? With 3 issues. Okay, I have an issue with you, Firebase. I'll paste this screenshot in here and write, create an habit tracker app like this. Huh? Prompt engineering mastery. Prototype. It gave me the features and the style guidelines and prototype. All right, I forgot to say in dark mode. I guess that's fine. It also created a AI habit suggestion tool, so we can add our interest and current habits. Let's test that in a minute. Drink water. Oh, it auto deselects the writing tool. Drink water. Oh my god. No Control Z either. Oh, this is tedious. Water. There we go. Add habit. And apparently I got access to the turbo pack. And also a cool thing, they actually added a enter your Gemini API key. So I guess that was the part of the first thing here with the AI suggestions. So very easy to put AI into your app if it works. What am I gonna do? I tried to make a new habit, but every time I wrote a letter in the text box, it auto deselected the text box. So I had to basically re-click it with my mouse every time. The second issue was that we got a error card title is not defined. So when I clicked on submit the habit, it actually wrote an error code. Can you try to fix that? Yeah, it's gonna be really fun for the next couple of challenges that are even harder. Okay, drink water. Okay, now it's working. And then we add habit. Hey, that is a lot better. Here as well, exercise, add the habit, and we got the checklist here as well. The very last step is that we need kind of this to scroll over. Like, of course, now it's gonna be stuck at just 1 week. So it's looking really good. The only thing is that we only have toggles for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and Saturday. So what we actually need is a scrolling timeline with months of checklists. It should have the date over the checkbox. So I can, for example, scroll back 1 month and see exactly what I did then as well. Also, the AI habit suggestion tool is not needed, so you can remove that. Come on, I believe in you, Gemini. That's perfect. Now, all I want you to do is to make the date and the checkbox in a scrolling box that only displays around 7 days when you look at it, but it can scroll to the different month. Lastly, I want you to have the different habits scroll all at the same time, but still keep the checkboxes in their respective place in the habit app. Wait, I'm gonna delete that. Let's try that. Okay, that changed nothing. Let's do another prompt. And that changed nothing as well. Another prompt, and it's the same. Firebase, for the easy task, you get an F. Let's try the medium challenge, where I'm gonna create a game, specifically an incremental game. Now, I'm not gonna go as deep into the prompt this time. Actually, I want to see the brain of Firebase and see what it can come up with on its own. Can you create an idle game that has a hero on the left and enemies on the right? I want you to have an upgrade tab so that when we get more gold that we get from the enemies that we kill, we can pay certain upgrades to make our characters stronger. Please use idle game theory and idle game principles to make the game as fun as possible. I'm only going to give you one prompt, so your goal is to really impress me. Make the perfect app in just one go. Think step by step. All right, what do you think? An eyeball game? Idle. Should I also say incremental? Idle incremental game. I'm crossing my fingers. Let's check it out. Here we get battle display, idle core, upgrade system, AI enemy generation, and even prestige system. Very cool. Let's prototype this app. And the AI is going to work. By the way, for people wondering, it takes around 2 minutes or so it is quite fast. But obviously from the previous stage, when you prompt it like 4 times for the same thing and nothing changes, I don't really know if that is the best way to code these days. Here as well, it wants me to give it my Gemini API key, and actually on this one, let's test it. Now here you see the game. We have a hero here, we have generating an enemy where nothing is actually happening. We already have 2 issues here as well: invalid default value and an error to pass the API key. So let's actually just get our API key here. Seems like an auto generate it as well. All right, it seems like we actually have an enemy now. There are 0 ways for me to attack him. Oh, here are some upgrades, and here is the prestige button. That one doesn't work, of course. And we got 3 errors. I'm gonna send it another prompt. And by the way, we can actually hit this button to edit the code directly. So that's in switch to code. But now we're generating the enemy and we got 2 issues already. It actually says detected an error you want me to fix, and we can just click on fix error here. Okay, looking better. We still have 1 issue, but can we kill the first enemy? Come on now. Nothing is happening. Even the battle log, it earned me gold while I was offline. Yeah, I mean, I'm more offline than online. I'm trying to vibe code, but hey, Firebase, you are bad vibes, bro. So let's maybe fix this issue here. It seems I can copy the entire code here, and it actually auto detected the error. So let's try to just fix it by itself. We got the app with another error, so let's fix that again. Looking good. And we got no enemy generating, and I'm done. Just look at the competition right now. I know that if we click on this top button, we get all of the data and the files and stuff like this. I think it's probably really helpful for developers, like who would want to make all these folders yourself. But if it doesn't work, then what's the worth, right? And let me show you an alternative from Google itself, Gemini 2.5 Pro. If I click on try 2.5 Pro and I literally paste the exact same idle game prompt, you can see this prompt here, copy and paste. And then I'm gonna click on the canvas button as well, go. Now it's going to write the code for me here. You see the upgrades like sharpened sword, even swift strikes and treasure hunter. And this is the result. Look at that. I'm literally hitting a goblin for damage right now. And the goblin is actually looking cute as hell. The hero as well, looking sexy, man. Come on. You have the upgrades here as well. So if we wait, yeah, there's no clicking here, so it's all auto. But look at it working. it's literally hitting the goblin. I'm getting gold and I'm actually caught into the game. I literally want to wait until I get 10 gold so I can get this upgrade. So yeah, let's chill over here with the good vibes. Firebase, there's good vibes over here. And we got 10 gold. We can even upgrade it. And now we are attacking with 2 damage, drops 3 gold. It even has I think a leveling system of the enemy as well. Yeah, now we get a slime. This is the boss? That's crazy. So boys, the hard one is canceled. We did the easy one. It was trash. We did the medium one. It was trash. And then we changed away from Firebase to Gemini 2.5 Pro using the canvas, and it's vibing. We even killed the slime. Upgrade. Give me sharpened sword. Craziest thing is that this is just the first iteration. I tried this offline and just asking it for more upgrades, a prestige system, getting hero levels, and everything like that was just such a breeze, and it did it every single time. Maybe there are some things about Firebase like integrating with all the different tools that makes it really helpful to some developers. But for me, as a non-coder that just wants to build apps, I believe that it's better to build it right here than just asking on how to actually deploy it. If I were to deploy this in the real world, you can even, if you really want to share this, you can literally share it with a link, and anybody that opens it, they will open it in a Google Gemini stored homepage that anybody can use. I would much rather have this right here than this right here. So I hope you got something out of this. I think it's incredible what Firebase is trying to do. And if you're a coder or a developer, if I'm being completely wrong and you have a special use case where it's absolutely the best, then tell us in the comments down below. But I just way more I think we can upgrade our sword here. It's important to find what is the best tool for the task that you are going to do. If you're looking to save time automating processes with AI and stop doing hours of manual labor yourself when you have AI tools that can do the job for you. And if you're on a mission to try to automate some tasks with AI, I highly recommend checking out the AI Mate group in the description down below. Some of the AI tools and workflows we have has taken a 4-hour process that we used to do down to 15 minutes. Yeah, that's time saved and a lot of money saved as well. So if you want to see how we do that, go to AI Mate in the description down below. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.